Reality check man from your device, you know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, we swear the United States of America dash an next travel advisory upon Jamaica without warning. What me say them do? Them dash an next travel advisory upon Jamaica without no warning. Why? And urging their citizens to reconsider to travel to the crime-infested island. And not just that, but also be mindful of their nasty, stinking, dilapidated hospital. The condition for Christopher Tufton and Andrew Holness put our hospital in for the past 8 years is a disgrace to our people. But he did not deny the claim. But to my understanding, he's saying it is more complex.
Free the dumb, freedom, free the dumb, so that they can speak, yeah. This is Nature Edison. I say, yo, make sure to tune in to her. It don't know, say, yo, aromatic, realistic TV. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Nature Edison said that. Do it to the cause of the most time.
Than how the United States laid it out or send it out in a travel advisory. So them can talk as much as them want to talk. The reason why our facilities are in these conditions, a lack of resources. If you understand what the man is saying, the man is basically saying our facilities, their lack of resources. That's what the man is saying to us. You understand? So make it turn right this up on the screen. Because you will chat to tonight. Because we don't want you to go send them picture up on the world stage, you know, like we are Papa, you know, brother. Your administration under you know, Christopher Tufton, a 700 billion gone, you know. So our hospital shouldn't be in the condition that they are. But we go play the clip, and after we play the clip, then we will dissect it.
And here are the details. We begin with a response this afternoon from Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton about the U.S. advisory warning travelers about the poor state of the country's public health care system. As you'll hear in this report, the minister is renewing his call for the implementation of tax, which he believes can help to fix the problem.
The healthcare ministry says the recent U.S. travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country's health system on the international scene. The advisory issued on Tuesday urged U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical services. Americans were told that emergency services and hospital care vary throughout Jamaica, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The U.S. government says public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the issues in the health sector cannot be looked at in a silo.
The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The solution can't be that we must do more. The solution has to recognize why there is an inadequacy to the extent that there is, and how collaboration between public, private, and indeed between jurisdictions can address that inadequacy. And it holds true for Jamaica as it does for many other small island states within the region, and indeed even some of the larger countries.
And again, an appeal for a health insurance tax for all visitors to the island.
It is not unusual. It occurs in other jurisdictions like in Europe, where that tax is required. And if that were in place, maybe we could have a more efficient response, because maybe that tax could be used to train more people and perhaps provide more facilities.
Opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, says the advisory is a wake-up call for all Jamaicans about the state of the country's healthcare system. Kerry-Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
You hear that? The minister, he did not deny it. He did not deny what they said about the crime and about our facilities. But anyway, let us dissect. So this is what it says, The recent US travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country health system and the international scene. The latest US advisory create a negative impact on the country health system and on the international scene. The US advisory urged US citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical service. Americans were told emergency service and hospital care throughout Jamaica is varied. Response time and quality of care may vary from the US standard. The US government said public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. You hear what they said? The US government said public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Are they lying? No, the United States is not lying. It is the facts. You can't argue the facts, brother. The facts is the facts. And you cannot run away from the facts. But Christopher Tufton did not say that they were lying. What Christopher Tufton said, it is more complex than how them lay it out or put it in a travel advisory. Simple mean we have to look at this from a wider angle. Why our facilities are like that. And the question is, why? 700 billion is missing under your watch. And that's the reason why our facilities are like that. So I want you to listen Christopher Tufton on this tape.
Intelligent political strategy is a strategy of misrepresentation, propaganda, and character assassination. And labor rights and Jamaicans must have none of it. There's a concept called AI. Why you listen to it, because
so he was referring to us, independent journalists. But we don't know blogger, We not depend at the level. We do independent journalism on behalf of my country. Did he say that Biden was lying? No. The man was in agreement with the US. But what he said about us, when we come and we talk about the state and the condition that our hospitals are in, the service that our people are offering is next to dog. They are frozen, stink, dilapidated, mold, mildew in those facilities. And we talk about them. And what did he say? What did the man say about us? That artificial, intelligent political strategy is a strategy of misrepresentation propaganda and character assassination. And then go as far in the clip and say they are going to bring legislation into the House of Parliament to lock we up. They are going to bring legislation into the House of Parliament to lock we up. But I'm just simply saying to you, my people, when the United States of America stated, he said it is complex. When we, the independent journalists, speak about it, what did he say? Artificial, intelligent political strategy. A strategy of misrepresentation, propaganda, and character assassination. And so they are going to create laws to go and prosecute us. So you call these things, you call them ites of hypocrites. So my viewers and subscribers, let us dissect to Christopher Tufton respond to the United States and the travel advisory that they slapped on Jamaica one more time. The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The words of Christopher Tufton I'm quoting now. The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or a advisory. So what he's telling the United States that they can talk as much as they want to. Them can go and run up their mouth. Them can go and run up their mouth as much as they want to run up their mouth. But we have to look at this in many different ways. So I'm saying no bag of lip serving and no bag of talking. We have to look at this in many different ways. So what is he doing? He was in agreement with them. He did not deny it. He was in agreement with the US government. Because once from the man said it is more complex than it appears in a release or a travel advisory. He is in agreement with the US authorities. But I want you to listen what the man stated. The solution can't be that we must do more. I want you to listen what I just said a while ago. What the man say, you know. The solution can't be that we, the government, must do more. When you look at those dilapidated, dirty, nasty, stink beach chairs in our hospital for our beds, nothing, no medical supply, no bed linens, lack of bed, lack of everything, run down to the ground. And this is Christopher Tufton words. The solution can't be that we, the government, must do more. No, I want to understand why man are telling you so, you know. I want to look on the condition of the hospital, them were down there, you know. Oh, people have to live, you know. In a them dirty, nasty, stinking place, you know, brother. And the man go settle, you know. The solution can be that we, the government, must do more. I want to know if you just take a minute or two and make it reminisce. Make it reminisce in the cranium. What Christopher Tufton said. The solution can't be that we must do more. I'm going to show you a couple of our health facilities and the condition of them. Just bear with it and look at a couple of these different health facilities. And for him to make a statement like that the solution can't be that the government must do more. We dead down in that, you know. So my people, the first one that I'm about to play is from Sablamar, when the people is bawling out, not even current them have in the hospital.
Sablamar Hospital, no current, see them. People there in the dark. Come people to chat. You know chat. See them, no night, and you want this. We want justice. You know chat.
Gonna play it back one more time.
Sablamar Hospital, no current, see them. People there in the dark. Come people to chat. You know chat. See them, no night, and you want this. We want justice. You know chat. No.
You hear? Andrew Holness, we want justice. Big Sablamar Hospital, we don't have no light. I'm gonna play another one, and this from the Kingston Public Hospital. That is KPH, Kingston Public. A bucket pan them have in there. I want you to listen to what this young lady is saying. This is also KPH.
Where you want this to go?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, this is
I need something to wipe, but I have to use the bathroom right now.
Yeah, but you need to.
I've been asking for tissue since I've been here.
Yeah, but this is not.
And there's still no tissue in any of the bathrooms. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. I've been asking for tissue. No one's given me any tissue. I also need another diaper. I need another diaper and I need some tissue. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here, and now she's mad because I'm using paper towels. What else am I supposed to do? Can I have a diaper, please? This shouldn't be like pulling teeth.
These kids, we don't provide those personal things to patients.
How?
These kids, we don't provide those personal things to patients.
How am I supposed to know that when I'm not from here?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So you see and you hear what I'm talking about. Well, I'm gonna play another clip. And this clip that I'm going to play is from the Cornwall Regional Hospital. $500 for a piece of cardboard. to sleep on in the Cornwall Regional Hospital. And why I show you all of these films, my people at home and who are living in the diaspora. The Minister of Health, Christopher Tufton, his words, the solution can't be that the government of Jamaica must do more. The solution cannot be that the government of Jamaica must do more. Look at the conditions. Look at the conditions of these facilities. Woman can't even get proper sanitary things in the hospital. A woman that goes through her cycle can't get tissue when they use the restroom. Look at those conditions. Not suitable for a dog. When you go into vet animal hospital here, it's top of the line compared to what our people have to live and go through. And the Minister of Health is telling us, is telling our people that the solution cannot be that the government of Jamaica must do more. Almighty God. Almighty God. Look at the conditions. Deplorable, dilapidated, nasty, stink, mucky, slimy, mold and grimed. And that is what our people have to endure. He goes on Jamaica and he says, the solution has to recognize why there is inadequacy. The solution has to recognize why there is inadequacy. Jamaica. Inadequacy. The lack of quality required available resource. We don't have it. The lack of quality resource available, we don't have it. We don't have nothing in our facilities. And Tufton is lobbying for tax. He wants every tourist and we who live in the diaspora, anytime we make an entry to Jamaica, we must pay into that health insurance tax. So Tufton is making an appeal for the health insurance tax for all visitors to Jamaica. Christopher Tufton, the Minister of Health, is making an appeal for health insurance tax for all visitors to enter to the shores of Jamaica. He goes on and he stated, if that were in place, if the taxes were in place, maybe that tax could be used to train more people and perhaps provide more facilities. I wonder if you know hear what I just said a while ago, what Christopher Tufton said. If that tax was in place, maybe that tax could use to train more people and perhaps provide more facilities. So you are telling us that our hospital is not going to run the way how they're supposed to. First world standard. Because if we don't get the tax from tourists and diaspora member who is returning, the hospital then now go fix up. So that's what he basically telling Biden or telling the Americans. So uno can go and talk and rule and lay out uno travel advisory. But the reality is we need a tax from every tourist when they enter to Jamaican shore. We need a tax from every diaspora member when they come to Jamaica to pump in our healthcare system. Now this man is telling us that where money is concerned, we are lacking. And that's the reason why our healthcare, they are the way they are. Now remember Jamaica, the release that just show from the Attorney General, Monroe Ellis, stated 1.6 trillion is being missing. And out of that 1.6 trillion that's been missing, the Health and Wellness Ministry under Christopher Tufton can give account for 700 billion. 700 billion Christopher Tufton cannot give account for. And he is telling us that it is more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The solution can't be that we, the government, must do more. The solution is to recognize why there is an inequity. 700 billion. How can that be? We're not short of cash. We don't short of cash for our hospital to be in the state that they are. 700 billion. Christopher Tufton. And you are telling us that we need tax to run our hospital, that we need tax to get equipment for our hospital, we need tax to get medicine, we need tax to get toilet paper in our hospital, we need tax to get bed, CT scan, and all those things in our hospital. That's what the man is telling us, Jamaica. He did not deny it, you know. He did not deny it. He was in agreement with the US and the advisory for the crime-infested island and the nasty, dirty, stinking hospitals. What did he say? It is more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. So he's simply telling them that we have to look at this in many different ways. But why should we look at it in many different ways when our hospital is not being underfunded where money is concerned? They get the second largest chunk out of the budget. It's not underfunded. It's not under resource. The money is there. Because when you check, 700 billion is missing and cannot give account for. It is telling us that our hospital and our money are the problem. It is corruption and the money that gone in a Christopher Tufton pocket. And anything we're going in a Christopher Tufton pocket, there's a percentage out of that in a Andrew Wallace pocket. Remember that. Denied it. He did not deny it. He stated the issue is a lot more complex. So we have to look at it in many different ways. But we don't need to look at it in many different ways. It's only one way we, the citizens of Jamaica, at home and in the diaspora, need to look on it. And that's corruption. Corruption, corruption, corruption. The money is there, Jamaica. 700 billion. If the money spent in our health facility, our health facilities would be like a first world facilities because the money is there. What's the problem? Corruption, corruption, corruption. So we have to ask the minister, where is our 700 billion? Because you want to state it to the American now like we have problem, like we have money problem to run our hospital, when you are telling them that it is more complex. And we have to, the solution has to recognize why there is inadequacy. There shouldn't be no inadequacy because the money is there to run our hospital. 700 billion cannot give account for, bro. So now come try put it on the world stage like we are papa, like we church out with Anna and we are beg everybody, bro. No, the only reason why it look that way because they thief away the resources, so it make it look like we don't have nothing, and we just say stretch out with Anna and beg, pity the blind, pity the blind, pity the blind, pity the blind. Think about that, Jamaica. The man stated, the health minister stated, the solution can't be that we, the government, must do more. Look at the condition of our hospitals. Look what our people have to admit in. Look what our people have to go to get service and to treat them. Look at the condition of those hospitals. And the health minister is telling us to our face, I want every Jamaica to get this and understand. This is the health minister who's been there now for 2 terms. And he looked us in the eyes and told us the solution can't be that the government of Jamaica must do more to the hospital. The solution has to recognize why there is inequality. Why there is inequality when we have billions of dollars cannot give account for. Think about that, Jamaica. Think about that, Jamaica. Inequality, the lack of quality required available resources we don't have. Inequality, the qualities required available resources we don't have in our health facilities. But the health minister, Christopher Tufton, cannot give account for 700 billion. 700 billion. Our people been suffering like a dog. Our people been suffering like a dog. Look at the conditions of these facilities that they have to go and admit to receive treatment. Dirty, stink, nasty, grimy, mucky, mold infested, broken down, dilapidated. But that's where poor people go to get medical service because they don't have a choice, Jimmy. They don't have a choice. And the people who we elect and give them a mandate, we pay our GCT, we pay our education tax, road tax, property tax, name it, to keep our country up and running, to contribute to that budget. That's the treatment we left with. Jamaica, it's time to rise up. Rise up in one unity and to fight the good fight. Not just for me nor for you, but for our kids, our grandkids, and our great and great grandkids, so that they can have a better Jamaica. Let us take on this fight in unity. Let's take on this fight in unity. And that unity, we must and we will get rid of Andrew Holness and his administration. I believe in the Jamaican people. Our country is on the verge of collapsing. One string and we are over the cliff. We need to be rescued, and we need to be rescued fast. But good sense must prevail, and we must make solid decision going forward. So to make some fertilizer and one 50 chicken and some yamed and one machete and one fork. $1,000, one 3,000, one 5,000. Don't let that get to your head, because remember, that's a quick fix. Remember, that's a quick fix. Short term. It won't last. It won't last. Do what you're supposed to do and see the back of this administration. Turn up to the polling station in Drome and make your hex. And make that hex go down in history. That your hex send Andrew Holness and his administration in political retirement. Cast that X and make your hex go down in history as that hex that sent Andrew Holness and his administration into political retirement. Be well, my people. Follow the platform, Aromatic Realistic TV. Subscribe to the movement and be a part of history. History is in the making, man. Jamaica is about to take another turn. Because where we're at now, we cannot get worse. So we only can go from here. But we need a leader with vision. Because the word of God says, where is no vision, the people will perish. Where there is no vision, the people will perish. Love your fellow man and show them respect. The struggle is real. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, street smart, little common sense, man. We tear down walls and barriers. Be well, my people. Tell them, say, God and good road. The signature word. The signature word. We tell them. Art of love. Art of love. Art of love. Peace, my people. Out.